Namaste, I'm Samta Auntie, the founder and CEO of Virtual Preschool, where children learn Hindi through English. Today we are going to talk about more nature vocabulary. In my class, you've already learned some nature vocabulary, like tree, river, and jungle. Today we're going to learn 3 new words. Today we're going to learn the Hindi words for ocean, mountain, and grass. Ocean is Mahasagar. Say it with me, please. Mahasagar. One more time. Mahasagar is ocean. Mountain is Pahad. Pahad is mountain, and there's a duh sound at the end. Pahad. And grass is ghas. Ghas. Now that's a tricky H word. Ghas. I'm not saying gas, I'm saying ghas. Let's try those again. Ocean is Mahasagar, mountain is Pahad, and grass is ghas. So now that you've learned the words, let's do some practice problems. What do khargosh like to eat? Do they like to eat Mahasagar, Pahad, or ghas? They like to eat ghas, right? The Atlantic, Pacific, Indian, Arctic, and Southern. These are the world's 5 Mahasagar, Pahad, or ghas. Mahasagar, right? These are the world's 5 oceans. Where are the tigers standing? Where are the tigers standing? Are they in the Mahasagar, the Pahad, or the ghas? They're in the ghas, right? What is he climbing? What is this man climbing? A Mahasagar, a Pahad, or ghas? He's climbing a Pahad, right? A mountain. Where do these guys live? Orcas, sharks, and seals. Where do they live? In Mahasagar, in Pahad, or in ghas? They live in Mahasagar, right? In the ocean. Where are these people doing yoga? They're doing yoga in the park, right? And they're sitting in the Mahasagar, in the Pahad, or the ghas? In the ghas, right? They're sitting in the grass. Where do these guys live? Where do all these octopus live? In the Mahasagar, Pahad, or ghas? They live in the Mahasagar, right? In the ocean. Where does this guy live? In the Mahasagar, Pahad, or ghas? Also in the Mahasagar, right? Rays live in the Mahasagar, in the ocean. What is this? What is the tallest mountain in the world? How do we say mountain in Hindi? If you said Pahad, very good. The tallest mountain in the world is Mount Everest in the country of Nepal. And what do all of these animals use in the forest to camouflage? What do they use to camouflage? Do they use Mahasagar, Pahad, or ghas? Well, is there a Mahasagar in the forest? No. And can they use a Pahad to camouflage? No. So they use the ghas. They use the ghas. All right, where do these jellyfish live? In the Mahasagar, Pahad, or ghas? If you said Mahasagar, excellent work. People like to go skiing in the Mahasagar, Pahad, or ghas? In the mountain, right? In the Pahad. And where are these bakris? Where are these bakris right now? Are they in the Mahasagar, Pahad, or ghas? These bakris are in the Pahad, in the mountain. What is the biggest ocean? How do we say ocean in Hindi? Mahasagar. The biggest ocean in the world is the Pacific Ocean. When there is barish, what will grow? What will become lamba, more tall? Will the Mahasagar become more tall when there is barish? Will the Pahad become more tall when there is barish? Or will the ghas become more tall when there is barish? The ghas, right? The grass will get taller when there is barish. And you can find coral reefs in the what? In the ocean, mountain, or grass. Now you have to fill in the words here because there's no words written for you anymore. In the Mahasagar. You can find coral reefs in the Mahasagar. The bird is flying in the ocean, mountain, or grass? In the mountain. And how do we say mountain in Hindi? Pahad. Pahad. The hathi is standing on the ocean, mountain, or grass? The hathi is standing on the ghas, on the grass. The pirate ship is sailing in the ocean, mountain, or grass? The pirate ship is sailing in the Mahasagar, in the ocean. They're having a picnic in the ocean, mountain, or grass? They're having a picnic in the grass, right? And how do we say grass in Hindi? Ghas. Ghas. The Himalaya, what? The Himalaya ocean, the Himalaya mountain, or the Himalaya grass? The Himalaya mountain, right? And how do we say mountain in Hindi? Pahad. Pahad. These guys all live in the what? In the ocean, mountain, or grass? They live in the ocean, right? And how do we say ocean in Hindi? Mahasagar. Mahasagar. In these hot air balloons, you can get good views of what? Two things here. You can get good views of the ocean, mountain, or grass. And there are two answers for this one. You can get good views of the ocean and the mountain. And how do we say ocean in Hindi? Mahasagar. And how do we say mountain in Hindi? Pahad. Pahad. Very good. What can the lion use to hide from these gazelles? What can the lion use to hide from these gazelles? The lion can use ocean, mountain, or grass. The lion can use grass, right? And how do we say grass in Hindi? Ghas. Ghas. All right, very good work. And now I wanted to give you a chance to review some of the animal words vocabulary that we just used in these lessons today. So the Hindi word for octopus is octopus. The Hindi word for a stingray is stingray. The Hindi word for goat is bakari. The Hindi word for rabbit is khargosh. Khargosh, and notice that's a tricky H word. That's a double tricky H word. We have a k and a g. Khargosh. Jellyfish in Hindi is jellyfish. That's an easy one. Tiger in Hindi is bag. Shark in Hindi is shark, another easy one. And orca also is an easy one. Orca is orca. Let's look at a few more. What about starfish? Starfish in Hindi is tara machli. Tara machli. And just so you know, that's a literal translation. So tara is how we say star, and machli is how we say fish. So a starfish is a combo of the two words, tara machli. A crab is a kekada. Kekada. A seahorse is a samudri ghodi. Samudri ghodi. And that's a tricky H word. A lobster is a jhinga machli. Jhinga machli. And that word jhinga has a tricky H in there. I'm not saying jinga, I'm saying jhinga. Jhinga machli. An elephant is a hathi. A lion is a sher. And earlier we talked about stingrays, but there are lots of different types of rays. So any ray we just call a ray. And a seal is the same in English and Hindi is a seal. So, dhanyavad, great work. Now you know more Hindi words. Thank you so much for joining me today and being such a good listener. I'll see you in class.